BNC, 100% black and brown host around the clock. Finally, news that speaks to us.
We have to understand that Black history is it's American history. It's world history. Let's even go beyond that. We often start world history talking about ancient Greece and ancient Rome, but the ancient Greeks and Romans would tell you that they learned from us, you know? And so this history is so expansive, and I can never run out of content on my TikTok and Instagram because we're talking about the beginning, the cradle of civilization onward. And women's history is no different. One of the first posts I made outside of February was I said, "Oh yeah, I'm glad Black History Month is over because now it's Black Women's History Month." So we're gonna go in on that. So I've been continuing my G series, focusing now on Black women who have made an impact that we don't really know about.
Oh, so I'm so glad you mentioned your G series because the last time we talked, I was telling you I thought I was a G, and I got so many people laughing at me. I try, but
You are.
tell us about how you. Oh, you're so sweet. Tell us how why you refer to these people as G's. Give us an insight on just how heroic these women are and what we should know about them. But again, the whole idea of the G, it's a slang, obviously, let's face it, but
Right.
you've turned it into something that's a teachable moment.
Yeah, it has so many various meanings, and growing up, that was some of the slang we use. Sometimes we refer to our mother as OG and things like that. And I just recall, like, studying history, you would often see like some of the people that came before us did some stuff that was technically against the law. Now it was the right thing to do, but it was against the law, and they did it for us. So it was some G stuff. And Ida B. Wells was the one that really inspired me. She's the first one I ever profiled on my TikTok. And from that, I was just like amazed to find how many different ways we fall back. And I felt like focusing on that on February would allow us to really see that although we were faced with a lot, again, what we have inside of us is stronger than any adversity we face. So we've always fall back. And it has a few different meanings. So I want to leave it ambiguous for a reason. So you can say G as in gangster. You can say G as in God or goddess. And of course, we're talking, on the individual level, being able to control our own destiny with a higher power, of course, and control of it all. And we also can say genius. We can say general. We can say GOAT because the people we talk about, like for me, we talk about LeBron and Jordan a lot, but I'm saying like we're the greatest of all time in the way that we are able to fight through these things. The way I see it, nobody else can deal with what we deal with and continue to persevere and do great things.
You really know how to break it down. I'll be honest. You're blowing my mind, honestly, with the whole G, genius, God, goddess. I mean, I love that. It's amazing, honestly. Now, you were actually able to incorporate your own family into one of your videos, your TikTok videos. Talk about how racism impacted your grandmother. I want to hear that story and what she did to fight
Yeah.
against it.
I'm glad you said that because if you didn't, I was gonna find a way to bring it up. So yeah, the very last person I covered for my February series, which actually overlaps in March, is my grandmother, Ali Mae Knight, and I'm sure she's out there watching. I love you. Thank you for everything. My grandmother, I profiled her because it reminded me that. sh- We have so many stories that aren't told in our own family's history. Like when we talk about Fannie Lou Hamer, Ida B. Wells, or Harriet Tubman, they did some phenomenal things, but oftentimes we don't understand that in our own past, there were people who made sacrifices to get us where we are today. My grandmother retired at about the age of 70 something as a president and CEO of a social service agency on the south side of Chicago called HRDI that worked with helping Black folks access mental health, healthcare issues, drug abuse, treatment, and things of that nature. And this to me all started when she told my sister and I that when she was living in Bolton, Mississippi, y'all, which is 2 hours away from the place where Emmett Till was lynched, that she was called the N word by this white man. He was a water meter reader. And she said it happened so much it frustrated her. So one time in the 1940s, she decided that she wasn't going to take it anymore. So she picked up a rock, she mustered up all her strength, and she threw it right at that man and she ran into the house. And I don't think people understand how courageous and brave and maybe a little crazy that is, right? So she tells me that soon after they really did have to flee Mississippi and they went to Jackson, Michigan, where she met my grandfather, rest in peace, Jimmy Knight, and came to Chicago. But I say that because that courageousness that she had is the reason why she was able to persevere, go back and get her degree, and raise me and my sister in the way she did. We could not watch TV until we read Jet or Ebony magazine as a child, and I'm a result of her and her sacrifices.
Wow. Salute to her. I mean, great story. Unbelievable. Now, I want to talk more about your TikTok because, you go beyond the history lessons and you're now bringing awareness to some other matters impacting Black Americans right now. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that I want us to realize with this series that I'm focusing on now with Black women in history, it's in one aspect, it's the financial component. So I talked about somebody named Maggie Lena Walker, who specifically decided she wanted to open up a bank in the early 1900s. And what she did with that was she didn't become just the first black person to do it. I'm sorry, the first black woman, but she was the first woman, period, to open up a bank in America. And the reason why she wanted to do that, and I think it's so important, is because black folks were not able to have their money safely deposited in white banks. And through that, she helped black folks in Richmond, Virginia buy homes. And this is before, Black Wall Street had happened. So when we talk about the financial issues we deal with now as a country, and we talk about the concept of buying black, we also have to understand that like we were doing this before. So hopefully by sharing those stories, that inspires us to say that we can do the same thing. And not just that, what she did that was also very powerful was before then, she started a newspaper to help raise money so that she could start the bank. So by starting that newspaper, she did what? She controlled our narrative. And that's really important. Whenever you talk about doing something for your community, you have to first change internally, and it starts with the type of information that you receive.
Wow, you're really schooling us, and honestly, you're better than Khan Academy. I don't know if you know what that is, but my daughter used to use that before TikTok was around. So I hope you're getting yours like the way Khan Academy is. But are parents responding well to you and kids outside of the classroom? Because you got a gift.
Thank you so much. Yes. Surprisingly, yeah. Surprisingly, yeah. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from people of all various backgrounds. I currently teach an online course in addition to the course I teach daily at a public school, and I call my course CRT, which stands for My Situation Critical Race Teachings, an Introduction to Black History. So with that, I'm offering my Black history teachings to people across not just the country but the world, because I understand that I'm less than 2% of all educators, period. And even with that, if you have a black educator, the likelihood that you have a black history course is very low. So I'm just trying to find my way to bridge that gap. There are people going across the country painting these lies about our history, saying it's racist, but I'm here to say that they can ban it in your district, but not on your desktop. And I appreciate again all the support I've been getting. I'm sure there's some people out there that don't like what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing the right thing because this is what God has put me here for. So I'm gonna just keep on trucking.
Yeah, forget about the haters. You're doing an amazing job. Ernest Crim III, founder and CEO of Crim's Cultural Consulting LLC and TikTok teacher. Thank you so much for joining us.